Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In what may go down as the most explosive, humiliating, and shocking moment in Sister Wives history, Kody Brown, once the commanding voice of a sprawling plural family, is finally brought to his knees, not by an outsider, not by production, but by the very woman he once dismissed, ignored, and underestimated, Janelle Brown. Janelle has finally unleashed years of pent-up frustration on set in front of rolling TLC cameras after months of tensions, betrayals, and emotional distance that could no longer be swept under the rug. She humiliated Kody so severely that even the producers had no choice but to completely cut Robyn's final scene. The moment was so raw, so real, so unscripted that TLC is said to be rethinking its entire season 20 edit. Kody, who has always been able to manipulate the narrative, was clearly shaken, and Janelle stood her ground and, for the first time, called him out on national television. It all started when production resumed in late spring for Sister Wives Season 20. The crew was prepping for a family summit scene on Coyote Pass, one of the last planned group scenes where the remaining family members would discuss final decisions about the land, the division of assets, and any possible future reconciliation. According to reports, TLC had hoped for a quiet meeting, if not awkward tension, but instead it saw a full-blown emotional outburst that stunned even the most steadfast producers. The scene began, according to a source who was present during filming, with Kody's usual platitudes, ambiguous remarks about healing, a future filled with clarity, and how the family ought to unite for the sake of the kids. But Janelle, standing on the dry, dusty ground of a property she sacrificed everything for, had finally had enough. She shattered every lie Kody tried to sell with rage in her voice and tears in her eyes. Janelle told Kody straight up that he had given up on his duties, that his favoritism for Robyn had destroyed their family, and that she was done pretending he was still the father figure. "You call yourself a leader, but all you do is run away from consequences," she snapped. "You left me in an RV while you moved into a rental with Robyn and played house like the rest of us didn't matter." Kody tried to interject, stammering something about needing stability for the younger kids, but Janelle cut him off. "You don't get to talk about family when you only care about one woman and her kids." Kody shrank before her, realizing that he had no defense this time, and the camera caught every word, every expression, and most importantly, every moment. Things escalated when Janelle pulled out documents she had brought with her, a printed timeline of payments she had personally made toward Coyote Pass, receipts for RV rentals, and even bank transfers tied to the family's shared LLC. "You've gaslit us long enough," she told him. "You kept saying we were in this together, but you were secretly funneling money into Robyn's life while the rest of us struggled. I built this dream with you, and you left me in the dirt." Kody looked stunned. Robyn, who had been silently standing nearby, made an effort to defend him by muttering something about miscommunication, but that was the last straw. Janelle turned to her and said, "You don't get to speak for him anymore. You are not the family's spokesperson. You're the wedge that drove us all apart." Those words reportedly hit Robyn like a ton of bricks. She gasped and fled the set in tears, a moment TLC initially captured for the final episode of the season, but has now decided to cut entirely after internal backlash from editors who found the scene manipulative and overproduced compared to the real emotion Janelle brought. TLC insiders reveal that Robyn's final confessional, meant to wrap up her arc and show her soft side as the misunderstood wife, has been deleted, a move that has left Robyn furious behind the scenes. She allegedly begged producers to reconsider, citing fan backlash against her portrayal in recent seasons. But the network is standing firm. "Janelle gave us the real story," a producer was quoted saying. "She didn't cry for sympathy, she told the truth. That ought to be shown to the audience." This is a massive blow to Robyn, who for years has allegedly enjoyed preferential treatment from both Kody and the production crew, often filming her scenes separately, requiring more retakes, and requesting edits to make her appear more compassionate. But now, with Janelle's on-camera takedown going viral in early previews and test screenings, TLC has made a strategic pivot. Less Robyn, more reality. But the humiliation for Kody didn't stop with Janelle's fiery confrontation. When cameras cut and the scene wrapped, Kody reportedly stormed off the set, throwing his mic pack to the ground and yelling that he was done being made to look like the villain. Crew members described his behavior as childish and deflective, with some even rolling their eyes behind the scenes. One crew member who has been with the company for a long time admitted he explodes as soon as he loses control of the scene. The kicker? Not a single wife followed him off set, not even Robyn. Instead, Janelle stood quietly while the crew regrouped, her hands shaking but her voice steady. "I said what needed to be said," she told a producer. "Let the fans see the truth for once." The fallout from the incident has rippled across the cast. Christine, watching from a distance as she builds a new life with her fiancé, praised Janelle's courage. In a private Zoom interview that may air later in the season, Christine reportedly said, "I wish I had spoken up like that before I left. But seeing Janelle stand her ground, it gives me peace." Mary, on the other hand, offered a more cryptic reaction, posting a quote to social media the day after filming that read, "When someone shows you who they really are, believe them the first time." Fans interpreted this as a jab at both Kody and Robyn, and Mary has not denied it. Meanwhile, TLC is reportedly preparing for record-breaking ratings. The network is allegedly re-editing additional scenes to build up to the climax of Janelle's takedown, and advance buzz about the Confrontation episode is already driving interest. Promotional materials are being rebranded to center Janelle as the new lead voice, and early screenings have viewers praising her as the hero the show needed all along. For a long time, Janelle was considered the quiet, pragmatic wife, the one who kept things running behind the scenes. But now, she's emerged as the one with the strength to say what everyone else was too afraid to say. As for Kody, sources say he's devastated and humiliated. He has reportedly been refusing to film any new confessionals unless they allow him to clear the air, but producers are hesitant. "Every time he talks, he makes it worse," one editor confessed. "He still doesn't get it. He doesn't understand why the wives are done, why the kids are distant, why the fans have turned on him. It's like he's stuck in denial." And the final blow? Fan petitions have now begun circulating online, demanding TLC drop Kody and rebrand the show around Janelle, Christine, and the Brown children. "We don't want to watch him whine and deflect anymore," one petition reads. "Give us the real stories. Give us the women who survived him." Janelle Brown stood up and reclaimed her voice, not only for herself, but also for all of the women who were harmed as a result of Kody's broken promises, which may be the most poetic aspect of all of this. After decades of playing second fiddle and being referred to as wife number 2, in a system that never truly valued her, Janelle Brown reclaimed her voice. She didn't scream. She did not seek sympathy by crying. She spoke facts. She showed receipts. And in doing so, she destroyed the image Kody had tried to maintain for years. No longer is he the misunderstood, overburdened father trying to hold a big family together. He's now the man who let it all fall apart, and everyone finally sees it.